Welcome to Uncommon DevOps Wisdom by Uncommon Sense Consulting. Have you ever considered how having an excessive number of acceptance criteria in Agile user stories can impact your team's workflow? This is something Agile teams often grapple with, and today we're going to explore why this is such a critical issue. In the world of Agile project management, the creation of user stories requires a delicate balance of specificity and brevity. However, teams often fall into the trap of overloading these stories with an excessive number of acceptance criteria. While at first glance, a comprehensive list of criteria might seem beneficial, it can often bring more challenges than advantages. Prominent Agile voices such as Agile Learning Labs, Agile for Growth, and Pluralsight propose a golden range for the number of acceptance criteria per user story. They suggest that each story should contain between 1 to 3 acceptance criteria. This range isn't arbitrary. It's based on the principle of keeping stories manageable and focused. While it is possible to have up to 4 to 12 criteria, it's generally not recommended due to the complexity and potential confusion it can cause. The primary purpose of acceptance criteria is to provide clear, testable conditions that define what success looks like for a user story. However, when a story is bombarded with criteria, it often becomes a hotbed for ambiguity and misunderstanding. A lengthy list can morph a user story into a complex puzzle, making it challenging for the development team to discern the core objectives. This lack of clarity can hinder the development process and lead to difficulties in estimation and planning, thereby affecting the team's iteration velocity. An excessive number of criteria can transform a straightforward user story into an epic, a large, complex piece of work that cannot be feasibly completed in a single sprint. This transformation can have a domino effect. It can disrupt sprint planning, lead to frequent carryovers, and lower the team's iteration velocity. In the Agile world, where speed and adaptability are key, such setbacks can significantly derail project timelines and team morale. The art of writing effective user stories in Agile lies in their simplicity and precision. Acceptance criteria should be clear, testable, and directly related to the functionality being developed. They should serve as a bridge between the product owner's vision and the development team's implementation. By keeping stories and their criteria concise, teams can ensure that each sprint is a step towards meaningful progress, rather than a scramble to decipher overcomplicated requirements. In conclusion, while it might be tempting to cover all bases by adding a plethora of acceptance criteria to a user story, Agile best practices advocate for restraint. By limiting the number of criteria to 1 to 3, teams can maintain clarity, focus, and manageability in their sprints. This approach not only enhances the efficiency of the development process, but also aligns with the Agile ethos of delivering value quickly and consistently. Remember, in Agile, sometimes less is indeed more, especially when it comes to acceptance criteria. Subscribe to the channel for more Uncommon DevOps Wisdom by Uncommon Sense Consulting.